What's up? It's your boy Kevin to turn on this motherfucking YouTube shit. Wow, what the fuck?
What's up? It's your boy Kevin to turn on YouTube shit. Hey man, say man, we are lit, eh? Lens over to this man. Turn. Today? Come up here today. Straight here in the outside crib, man. Hey man, say man, we are lit, eh? Hey man, we been talking about that, but this is before that we get into the video. About that girl who got hit in the face with a brick. It was scam. She lied. I told y'all. If y'all look at my last video about the female, she lied. It was fucking allergy. She didn't get hit in the face with a brick. I told you, she was trying to make the black man look bad. That's all they try to do. That's all females try to do. Is make us look bad. Make us look bad. Why they try to look good like they the victims? Bro, nah, don't make us look bad. The fuck you talking about? Nah, we found out you was trying to scam. $40,000 to scam, nigga. We ain't finna fight for y'all lying. Fuck we talking about? We dying for y'all lying. Fuck out of here. Fuck is we talking about? Fuck that shit, nigga. We ain't stupid, nigga. Who the fuck y'all think we is, nigga? That's why black people is like we strong, cause we don't fall for the little scams y'all be trying to put on us, man. Stop playing with us. But let's get into the video. Alright, boom. Today, some up again day. Straight here and outside crew, man. So we've been talking about 1090 fucking Jake. Your time has come, nigga. You's a rat, nigga. You's a rat. You's a white rat, nigga. You a vermin. You a marsupial, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You a one rat, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You out here eating the cheese, the wood, the drawers, the motherfucking books, nigga. You eating clothes, nigga. You eating motherfucking wall, nigga. You eating dog shit, nigga. You a rat, nigga. Let's go and put it how we just putting it out here, nigga. You a rat. You know what I'm saying? You calling everybody out here a rat. You calling all our black artists a rat, nigga. Y'all rat, nigga. You a rat, nigga. We told we knew we was gonna have to get you out the paint sooner than later, nigga. That's why I said, nigga, if they ain't get you out the paint, man, he finna try to fuck everybody. You doing the utmost too much, nigga. You going through niggas' background, getting their paperwork, snitching, getting on all these niggas' heads, nigga. But hey, we appreciate you get some of these snitches out the paint. But hey, you little rat, nigga. Get out that fucking shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You come out here and you, nigga, you ratting the most, nigga. Nigga hit you in the side of your head with a fucking hot sauce bottle, nigga, with a fucking bar of soap, nigga. Nigga had a sock full of bar soap, nigga. Hit you in the fucking nigga. Nigga didn't know what to fucking do. Ratting on everybody, nigga. You put the next, nigga. All that shit you talking about is nullified, nigga. You a rat, nigga. You put his name on the line on that grievance to say that he hit you. You was a rat. Now, even if you didn't do nothing, you still ratted, nigga. And you like, oh, but the people in the guard see me, nigga. They can't force you to write that shit. You're not forced to write these niggas' name in jail or prison, nigga. You don't have to write their name, nigga. Fuck that shit, nigga. Take the time they gave your dumb ass, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Hit you in the side of your head, nigga. Okay, y'all all in this fucking little thing in the tank, nigga. Fucking nigga, dug it out, nigga. That's what you talking about, right, nigga? Now you trying to call Yak a rat for snitching on these COs. Fuck them COs. Fuck the guards. Fuck all them niggas. Fuck the popos. Fuck the sergeant, nigga. If the sergeant beat my ass, nigga, he stumped my dumb ass out, nigga, you getting out the paint, nigga. You out the paint, nigga. If you a guard or you a CO, now if you an inmate, that's all fair and business. That's love and war. That's is what it is. But you a guard or a CO or any of them bitch ass nigga on the other side, nigga, I'm trying to get your ass off the paint, nigga. You ain't finna whoop my ass, nigga. You think it's shit sweet, nigga. If I get your ass fired, nigga, fuck you, nigga. Fuck are we talking about, nigga? Fuck the COs. Fuck them fucking pussy ass popos, nigga. You think we ain't gonna say nothing about a racist ass cop? A racist ass cop beating up the little kids. You think we ain't gonna say nothing about that shit? Fuck no, nigga. Hell nah, nigga. Y'all get out the paint, nigga. Fuck that shit, nigga. Get him. What Kodak did was not snitching, nigga. That's facts, nigga. He got them CLs gotta learn. The fucking guard gotta learn. We ain't to be playing with, nigga. Now, if like Rick said, other people That's snitching. You snitch on the guard, I mean on the inmates or something like that shit, and they did what they did. That is snitching. I ain't gonna cap. And that's what you did, fucking 1090 ratting. Fucking we ain't talking about, nigga. You put their name in and the guard made it, and they threw your shit the fuck away and put your ass in the cell even more. Cause that's what popos do, you dumbass. You ain't supposed to never listen to no fucking popos about some dumbass shit, nigga. They gonna make you rat and make your ass like a dumbass online, nigga. That's what they do. That's what they for. They just get your ass looking like dummies out here, bro. They think they want you to rat. They want you to rat and other people so they can look, so they can get the information in. Then they tell everybody that you a rat. You like the fuck, nigga? You was a rat, nigga. Ain't nothing more than the list. You was a white vermin, one of my marsupials, wood rat, nigga. You out here talking, oh yeah, but he didn't do nothing because he already got fouled. Nigga, you still put his name in the fucking records to say who the fuck it was, nigga. You still put his name. You put his name. You put his name. You put his whole name. And that's an inmate, nigga. Name is the CO. If you were to snitch on the COs or the motherfucking cops, fuck them pussy ass cops. They some pussies anyway. Get them niggas out the paint, nigga. You been with my ass, nigga. Think shit sweet, nigga. Ain't nothing sweet out here. Fuck we talking about? Nigga, but nah, nigga, that what you did was rat, nigga. You rat on everybody, nigga. So we got the videos of this. Gonna be a long ass video, nigga. Y'all get prepared for these videos, man. I'm finna break this shit down, and y'all come back at the end. We finna really put it to work, man.
Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Point and Shoot. It's 1090 Jake, man. I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're going to be talking about my snitching allegations and how I wrote a statement against another inmate. So this is actually pretty cool. 1090 Jake has been exposed once again. This time, he's not going to be able to get out of it. He wrote an entire fucking page of information and gave it to the authorities in order to get himself out of solitary confinement, for which, I mean, that was his punishment. So he's trying to get out of his punishment by writing this letter to the authorities. Okay. So this is actually snitching. Okay. There's no way to talk your way out of it this time. I mean, there's a whole handwritten statement signed by Jacob Cherry, and we're going to be going over all of it. It's like Christmas around here. I can't believe that he's been exposed to this extent. This is really ugly for him, you know? I mean, I just can't imagine Jake having a future in hip hop now that he's been exposed for being a serious pussy. And so he's basically just going to have to crawl back under his rock and do his YouTube videos and smash his fists together and entertain his dirty white boys across this nation. But he's not an authority in hip hop anymore. Those days are over. That ship has sailed. And let's look at some clips. Actually, let's get into the clips because I feel like I'm rambling on. And I hope you can understand this is a very exciting time. So let's go to our first clip. This is when Jake went live immediately with Remo after being exposed. And this is his attempt at talking his way out, as we've seen him do in the past. However, we haven't seen this fucking hilarious of a statement written out in handwriting. Okay, perfect grammar. This is nuts. So he went live with Remo, and Remo's like this neutral, non-street, sort of playing dumb. And it's really interesting to me that Jake chose Remo, someone who's not affiliated, a complete civilian, to try to cop this plea to. Why not go live with someone who's actually in politics that can actually break down what you've done? You sad, stinky cheese eating. He was eating cheese spreads in that jail. He was putting so much cheese in that spread. He was fucking loving it. Like a little fucking rat. Okay, so he was actually in there snitching, guys. So let's look at this live, and I want to just, this is how it started out. This is Jake fucking completely freaking out. You're gonna hear it in his voice. He really comes out of character. Usually when we see 1090 Jake talking about snitches, he's usually like this. It was at that time that I knew that he snitched because I seen the paperwork. If it's on paperwork, you know what I mean? He's really calm, cool, collected. But not on this video. He actually tries to start out cool and in character, but he breaks character as soon as the heat turns up in the chat. All he sees is rat emojis of all different colors and cheese emoji. I mean, he's really getting fucked with. So his cadence changes. He starts going, how am I supposed to be on paperwork if it was a grievance? Wait until you hear this. This is a different Jake. So this is our first clip. This is going to be Jake nervously trying to explain why what he did is not snitching. And he says that it's because it's a grievance. So you're allowed to snitch as long as it's called a grievance or something like that. I don't know. Let's listen to 1090 Jake explain what it is.
All right, so explain what the difference between a grievance and a statement is, because niggas gonna be like, that's still telling if you write some shit out. You know what I'm saying? So, like, break that down.
Your statement is gonna be whatever you initially fucking. I think like whenever the shit actually I don't even remember if we wrote a statement or they just wrote it for us and like forged our name because we all got cuffed up. Because I was one of the ones that got taken to medical because me and Dude both got hit up and the other two just got beat. And then they tried to say, like, when they beat the out of him, all the shit that they did to his face, they said that I did it.
Yeah.
So a grievance could be anything, bro. Like, you got a sock with a hole in it. You got whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's just a grievance is like a complaint or an appeal or like I don't really know how to put it in civilian terms because they don't really have the same shit.
All right, so Jake is trying to say that what he did was complain about other inmates and officers, and he didn't make a police report, so it's not snitching. When in fact complaints are what give rise to investigations that can cause charges to be brought on people. There's no that's the reason for complaint forms. So because it's documentation so they can go back and pull the document if this inmate gets in trouble in the future or if they decide to raise a new investigation if it's that serious. So Jake is actually extremely stupid for trying to assert this as a difference.
So all right, another question they're gonna be on. So like, did you have to write that grievance out, or like that was some shit that they came to you with? Like, how did the grievance even? How did you know what I'm saying? Because some niggas right now they saying it's not a grievance.
I requested the grievance.
So you did request.
I requested. Yeah. So normally, if you request a grievance, you pretty much signing up to go to war with the police.
Yeah.
Because they know you're gonna be complaining about something they did. So when you go for a grievance, you're signing up to go at it with the police. That's really who I went through it with. So that's it's a complaint towards whoever's in charge of you. That's how the shit popped off.
So Jake is really desperately trying to make this into all I did was complain about the COs because I wanted to go to war because they were smashing my toes and my feet would, you know, he's actually a complete snitch. He implicated 2 inmates by name, and we're going to read the paperwork. You know what? Let's read it right now. And I want to point something out. Jake is trying to paint this whole thing as all he did was write a complaint against the COs, and it was all against the COs, when the first sentence of this whole page is classic snitching. You know what I mean? Listen to this. I was sitting on my bunk when Jimmy Horry hit me with a rock and a sock on my head. The officer came in and cuffed him, and then checked all the other inmates and found Mike Cherry and Jerry Lewis. We were all taken to the back room. Inmates Horry and Lewis were said to be the assaulters, and me and Mike Cherry, the victims. I then witnessed Sergeant Matten start beating inmate Jerry Lewis. Eventually, Sergeant Matten. All right, I'm not going to read all this shit. This is making me sick. Okay, so let's go to the second paragraph where he actually admitted to writing a statement. Okay, so it says right here, I was then forced to write that I was assaulted and fought back in self-defense, which was untrue. So I don't get it. So this is a grievance. So what was the statement that you wrote? That you just said, I was forced to write that I was assaulted. That's a statement. Okay, you're not allowed to do that in jail. You're not allowed to write a report about your fight that you got into. Do you understand? All right, so that's actually pretty crazy. So I was forced to write that I was assaulted and fought back, which is untrue. So this is basically him saying that he snitched, but only under duress from the officers. So now he's snitching on everyone and the officers. I don't even know what to say about this. This not only snitching, it's extreme snitching. This is snitching at its most textbook, simplest, most purest form. This is unadulterated snitching. So he's trying to get everyone to think that this is just him writing a grievance against the COs for mistreating the inmates, when in fact he's name dropping other inmates and trying to blame other inmates for situations in order to exonerate himself so he can get out of solitary, because in solitary you're not allowed to have your commissary, your canteen. So he wants to get out so he can get back to them Cheetos, okay, them cheese balls. So please don't let your attention be swayed away from the facts. Jake is desperately trying to create this narrative of, oh, it's a grievance against COs. Listen to this.
Facts. That's 100%. And you know what else they say? The second somebody gets shot, kicked, punched, flipped by the police, what do? They complain, right?
Yeah.
They say something, everybody starts marching around and fucking boycotting and tearing shit up. Anytime something happens with the police. So I said something about 2 other black motherfuckers getting beat by the police. I didn't even get beat. I said something off their face, right?
Yeah.
and I suffered the consequences of
Okay,
that.
so virtue signaling at its finest, he's basically trying to say that he stuck his neck out for other inmates when he didn't have to, and he wasn't a victim, and so he saw his ops getting beat up by the COs, so he wanted to report the COs because he didn't feel like those his ops should be getting beat like that. That's what he's going with. That's what he's spinning this into, is that he just one day just decided to get involved with an assault, and so the statement that he wrote up before was coerced by the COs, and so now he's going against this. Why didn't he just go against the COs in the first place? I don't understand why now, after 200 and something days, now he's seems like he was crying himself to sleep and he just wanted to get to them Cheetos. You know, that's what's going on here. So for this next clip, 1090 Jake is going to be explaining his definition of snitching, which is everyone's definition of snitching. And I just think it's really important to hear it out of Jake's mouth himself.
Or in the process of being arrested, right? You can't really put this on the level of some of the other snitching stuff that we've talked about, right?
When you compare it to the level of other people, you're trying to downgrade what he said, right? But what you can do is try to break down the definition of snitching.
Right.
When two people commit a crime and one person tries to get out of it by placing blame, that's generally what people say is snitching.
Right, so by his own definition, he has snitched. He actually placed blame on other inmates for an assault that he was actually in trouble for. He was trying to get out of his punishment by placing blame on others while also snitching out some of the activities that are going on. So this is snitching. But now that he's in trouble, he's going to change the definition. And so now it's not snitching unless someone goes to jail for what you said or gets added time. You know what I mean? But listen to Jake completely change the narrative on what snitching is.
Y'all was already in jail, so you don't feel like that was snitching though? Like even writing that statement out, like you don't feel like damn, I shouldn't have did that one?
Nah, because it had no effect on nobody.
Because y'all was already in jail type shit.
Not only were we already in confinement, we weren't in AC. So AC is before they figure out if you did something. So if I stab you in prison, I go to AC confinement. Then they're going to try to do the investigation and figure it out. When I go to DR court, they're going to say, nah, we don't have enough evidence that he stabbed him and let me out. Or they're going to say, nah, we know you stabbed him. Yeah, it's getting 120 days of confinement. We already went to confinement for the shit. So he already got found guilty along with everybody else that didn't do nothing. What he could have did is been like, nah, this nigga, he didn't do nothing. He didn't.
All right, so he did slip the N-word in there. Very interesting. But I want to point out that he is really turned up. I talked about this earlier. He's really out of character. Shouldn't he be like the cool, calm, there was no paperwork. The reason why is because I never did nothing. Why is he like, if I was a snitch, why would I be going around doing all of this, man? This is actually really stupid.
He didn't do nothing. He didn't do nothing. He didn't do nothing. But he let everybody go down off of some shit that he did.
So because he kept his mouth shut and didn't blame anyone, you're mad at him, so you blamed him because you felt that that wasn't justified? Is that what he's saying? I think that's what he's saying. So Jacob is saying that because no one got in trouble for his statement, it's fine. It's not snitching. But if someone had gotten in trouble, then what? Would it have been snitching? That doesn't make sense. So Remo's going to actually follow up on this, and he's going to say, well, Boston Richie, the guy that you've been obsessed with for the past year, how come, if he didn't get anyone locked up, how come he's a snitch and you're not? And Jake says the most nonsensical non-answer, the most incoherently stupid, fucking aimless, stupid. Listen to this.
I feel that. And also, like, so the niggas going to be like, damn, so Boston Richie saying the same shit. He's saying that he ain't get nobody locked up. So, like, what's the difference between what you doing and what Boston Richie did?
Boston Richie's team just said, if Young and Ace ain't a snitch, how come he's a snitch? Nobody give a fuck about Boston Richie at all.
Cause that's what I'm saying. They saying you picking and choosing. They saying with the Boston Richie shit, you label him a snitch.
How I'm picking and choosing? Boston Richie was trying to solve a murder by telling the police who to talk to solve the murder.
All I did was tell the police who to talk to solve the assault charge. It's not a. I mean, this guy is really stupid. He tried to get an investigation opened into the investigation that was closed already. That's snitching.
So it's like, I don't know, motherfucker. Can't, you know, motherfucker ain't trying to convince people. You don't like me, then fuck you. I ain't trying to convince nobody to rock with me. Whoever rocking with me, period.
All right, so now he's saying he doesn't care what anyone thinks, that his people are going to rock with him regardless, and which is really funny because Jake has actually made fun of people for doing this exact move.
I talked to Finesse 2 times on the phone weeks before that shit came out.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what he told me? My people going to rock with me right or wrong. All right. But my people gonna rock with me right or wrong. All right.
Yeah, because if they say that, it sounds like a distraction.
Yeah, there
right?
shouldn't be a wrong. So it's like,
Yeah,
Shit came out.
because your people have every reason to keep rocking with you regardless of if they feel like you fucked up or not, because you are beneficial to them in their situation in life right now, right?
You got all the money.
Yeah.
Sounds like somebody we know.
I ain't trying to convince nobody to rock with me. Whoever rocking with me, period.
Nah, I feel that.
How come in every one of my criminal cases, motherfuckers ain't got nothing on me? Ain't nobody posting the paperwork when I told the police to fuck off in my case?
So now he wants to bring up cases that he allegedly didn't snitch on to say like, well, if I'm a snitch here, then why didn't I snitch there? So it's like absolutely a logical fallacy. And this is classic snitch language, okay? And speaking of his other cases, he always talks about this armed robbery charge with a firearm that he caught while he was in Boston, and he didn't get any time for it. So I'd actually like to see the paperwork for that case. I'd like to see what Jacob had to say on that case. But he won't share that because I believe that he has paperwork and that he actually is 100% either lying about the case or he has some snitchery that has been afoot for a long time that no one knows about.
July of 2016, I got arrested for chasing somebody with a gun. If I had did that in Florida, I would have had a mandatory life sentence. So it's crazy to think about how things could have.
You know, it'd be really cool if 1090 Jake actually self-exposed the case file for that and actually read the paperwork and showed that he kept it solid. And that's why he didn't get any time for getting convicted of he got convicted of chasing someone with a firearm, got 0 jail time as a convicted violent felon. So we do actually need answers on that because that does not add up. It doesn't make sense. So that's very interesting. But let's get back on track here. So I want to point out also that Jake, while he's trying to paint the narrative that he's trying to go after the COs, and that snitching on COs is perfectly fine, then why did he criticize Kodak Black for it and sort of insinuate that Kodak Black was out of pocket for doing the exact same thing?
Who the one is that lost his girl to a snitch is snitching, even though there ain't no crime involved. Is this snitching? Writing a lawsuit the second you get to a prison saying that you getting beat by the COs because you don't want to be at that prison and you was allegedly on PC at this is that snitching? Is it snitching when you name drop the COs that are supposedly killing you slowly, doing all type of shit towards you? Is that snitching? Because I mean, I don't know, maybe that ain't snitching. I know this ain't snitching, but one of these two things can actually result in somebody getting arrested, investigated, fucked up, right? Now I wanted to interview Kodak to be a voice for the bros that's behind the wall that can't ask the questions that I was gonna ask. Wasn't gonna be no beef shit, wasn't gonna be no extra shit.
All right, so this was a while back, and Jake is absolutely criticizing Kodak and insinuating snitchery on him because of something that he did that Jake is saying that is okay, which is filing grievances against the COs. Now, could you imagine if Kodak Black would have implicated other inmates by name and put them in a crime and tried to exonerate himself? Could you imagine what Jake would have said about Kodak Black? I mean, Jake has name dropped other people to try to get himself out of trouble. What are we doing here? Jake is literally doing exactly what he criticizes others of doing when they get caught. He's trying to talk his way out. He's making excuses. He's reaching. Listen to this classic snitch reach about, oh, tell me that you're not going to go file a police report if someone hits your car.
Or you just letting somebody hit your car. That's what you finna do? You that gangster that when someone hit your car, you ain't finna go to the police department and get the shit you gotta write out. Nah, because you so gangster. That's what you're doing? Yeah.
No, gang members don't file police reports. They'll get someone else to do it if it's absolutely required for like an insurance claim, but they're for sure not going to give any information that's going to lead to any arrests. They're just going to make a vague police report in order to satisfy the requirement. It's very, very simple stuff. Anyone from the streets understands this very perfectly.
How y'all going to put pressure on me about a rat? Fuck, that works. Y'all
Right.
rocking out about that?
Yeah, that would be a pretty weird thing for them to
We gonna stand on business.
be applying pressure about.
This sounds pretty fucking stupid, right?
You see how he was singing a whole different song back in those days a couple weeks ago when he thought he was big dog in situations, and now he's just a common
It's not
snitch?
like I'm doing it to end somebody's career. It's like, look, this makes money. This makes me money.
Right.
This is business. Business is booming. So it is what the fuck it is. I don't care if you stop rapping. I'm not listening to that shit.
Right,
You know what I mean? I was listening to him before I found that out.
right.
But now it doesn't hit the same. You know, so I'm not telling
Ooh,
people.
so I'm wondering if 1090 Jake realizes that his content doesn't hit the same anymore because he's a snitch and that he's exposing people for doing the exact same thing that he has done. This is hypocrisy. This is actually how you lose your fan base. It's really quite serious. And I want to show you guys this next clip. This is going to be 1090 Jake talking about how he went psych when he was in there. He just didn't like where he was at. He wanted to pretend that he was suicidal so that he could get put into a special psych program where they have better commissary snacks. Watch this.
So, 2 of my boys go psych. One of them actually tried to kill himself. My other partner from Tampa, he NPR, he's headbutting his window in his cell. So the COs do their round, he's headbutting the window, bam, bam, bam. So I can see his cell from across from mine, and I just see him blasting it. The COs open his flap, they cuff him up, they take him down to medical. I always found a way to get a razor. So what I did is I took the razor and I cut myself with the razor. And I didn't like I didn't do nothing crazy. I'm literally nicking it, just, you know, forming a long line, just nicking and then pinching my skin so it bleeds a little bit. They put me in a psych cell, which is a pretty big size room. I got a suicide mat on the floor. They gave me the thickest blanket. The suicide mat, bro, is like the equivalent of a Tempur-Pedic. I don't know if you ever went psych, but this is the thickest, most comfortable mat.
All right, so Jake actually was a J-Cat in there. He was the one throwing feces, probably fucking screaming and crying, smashing against. I mean, this isn't what the gang members do. This is what the fucking freaks do, okay? This isn't what a blood does. All right, so this next part is Jake explaining to 23andMe that the COs retaliated against him because he refused to snitch on who stabbed him in the face, and because he refused to snitch on who stabbed him, they stomped on his infected toenails to punish him. And it's the stupidest fucking story in the world. Why would they care about who's, I mean, by his own description, the COs are in there fucking everyone up. They don't need information from Jake to go and do something to somebody. It's just, this is so stupid.
Whatever. And I'm like, sir, I'm not sticking up for nobody. I slipped. I fell. And he's just like, you think I'm stupid? You think I'm stupid, son? Like that real country accent. The officers grab me. One grabs me by the back of my neck, and they both start stomping on my toes. Both of them just stomping on my feet and holding me in the chair.
What the hell, man?
Stomping on me, stomping on me. The blood stains just keep getting bigger and bigger. I had like a sack from the infection that popped, blood all in my socks. He told me the only reason that they're not beating me right now is because they don't want to have to make the nurses re-glue my face together. So they stomp out my feet. I don't say nothing, period.
So Jake is saying that he got his face glued back together, but there's no scar. Where's the scar on his face? You know, that little superficial cut that he made on himself with his own razor is what he's saying. He's saying he got stabbed in the face, and then he got his face glued back together with a hot glue gun, but there's no evidence of that. So Jake actually got famous from telling these crazy, outlandishly far-fetched, unsubstantiated lie stories. No one cared to question him or anything. No one said, well, wait a second, that doesn't make any sense. They just let him do it, and his channel grew, and now he's built this web of lies that he's unable to crawl out of. He's actually fucked. But luckily for him, he does have the support of the gangbanging headquarters, aka No Jumper. They're all going to bat for him. Look at this disgusting display of these disgraced gang members, former gang members and hood hoppers and everything else. They're all sitting around on No Jumper trying to shill for Jake and go to bat for him. Watch this.
But now they said that the grievance, they saying that you could do a grievance, but you ain't supposed to name drop in the grievance, right? So that's where it's split at.
But what he said was
give a full inmate's name.
No, but what he said is they got caught. The dude did it in front of the police. Like there's nothing that he's saying that everybody doesn't know. You know what I mean? He said that he was in front of the police.
He said he got attacked.
So this bald idiot is saying he did it in front of the police, so there's no new information. Then why did Jake need to explain it in writing in black and white, you fool?
As a gangster. At 1090, I fuck with you because you didn't do nothing wrong, but at the same time, you could have struck up. That's when the inmate hit me. I ain't see who it is, do that with boop. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even if you strike it, that's when the inmates hit me. I got hit in the head. I can't remember which one it was. Like, it's by any means.
All right, so Rolling 60s Crip member Brick Baby is saying that he still fucks with 1090 Jake. 1090 Jake did nothing wrong, okay? But He's also pointing out all the things that Jake did that were wrong, that were against the code, which is very interesting.
I'm with you. I'm with you. All I'm
like,
saying is nothing happened to that inmate because of what he wrote. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, for sure. That's why I said it ain't snitching because it ain't no new information.
But nothing happened to that inmate, bro. Nothing happened to.
So it's not snitching if the police already have the information. Like 9 times out of 10, when the police are interrogating someone, they already know a lot of the information they're asking about. So if the person answers all the questions that the police have the answers to and there's no new information, it's not snitching. You see how stupid this is? And the bald idiot also says that like you're not allowed to go and say you're in fear for your life to get moved out of a situation. You're not allowed to do that. But here Jake is saying that that's perfectly okay. Watch
You'll
this.
just walk up to the deputy that's in the dorm and be like, yo, I'm in fear for my life. They'll move you in a different dorm. They put you in a different dorm. You walk in, some motherfuckers with money, the poker table's hitting. So people do shit like that just to get moved out.
All right, so obviously Florida jail and Florida prison aren't tough. You could just go and get moved wherever you want. No one cares. You can claim whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. It's actually quite stupid.
Perspective, Adam. What are you a legend?
I mean, his main argument was that he didn't say it.
Gunna got pulled over in a car with Thug. They found some shit in the car. Police said, is this yours to Gunna? It ain't mine. People say Gunna's a rat for that. Because if it ain't yours, it must be Thug.
And so now that the finger is being pointed at Jake, he's actually coming completely unglued. He's unhinged. He's talking about stuff. He's getting asked simple questions and he's responding with things that no one asked for, like getting his penis burned.
That shit ain't happened for me, bro. They fucking gassed me. They fucking put me in the shower. All the gas went down on my dick and shit. I got burnt. They got me on video camera. They put me in the back in the cell. That was it. I did fucking 210 days in confinement straight after that shit.
Until you got sick of it and decided to snitch to get yourself out of trouble, you fool.
What's the difference with this case?
All right, so that's going to do it for this video. I appreciate everyone who's still listening, and I want to extend my deepest gratitude for you guys hitting that like button and commenting. I love reading all your comments, and I will see you on the next one. And by the way, be on the lookout for the new Patreon that's coming up. I want to be able to say all the F words and all the maniacally crazy shit that I want to without fear of YouTube making my life difficult. So I'm going to be creating a Patreon for all the content that's too hot for TV that I can't say on the air here on YouTube. It's too...
They cuffed us up, took us all to confinement. Mind you, 3 of us went to confinement off of what dude did. No one else did nothing. The 2 other ones that got picked up didn't do shit. One had a hole in his head because my brother popped him and the COs did. So we all go to confinement. We all get hit with 120 days. And then I wrote a grievance to appeal the shit. But the fucking shit didn't do nothing. And then the COs gassed the fuck out of me.
So I know what you said. Basically, you said you ain't tell on the motherfucker you already got in trouble. Like, a lot of niggas be like, man, he hit me when they don't know.
Man, I got in trouble. We all already had got in trouble and all already had got sentenced to 120 days of confinement.
No, that's true. That's true. I thought we weren't supposed to put people's names and shit, though. Even if it was true.
I'm filing a grievance on what's already a disciplinary report. So you have to put every fucking name in it. Otherwise, you're not even going to beat the grievance on the grounds that you didn't fill out the grievance properly. You got to put what CEOs was there, what captain was there, what dorm it was in, all that.
Did you beat the grievance? You beat it?
Hell no, I didn't beat the fucking grievance. The CEOs came, tried to buck me on my food trays, wouldn't give me no food, and they gassed the fuck out of me. So I got hit with 60 more days off of that shit, and then ended up doing a whole 210. I didn't beat shit. I went to war with the police off of the grievance.
So basically, the grievance was for nothing.
It didn't help me.
So you couldn't have said, I just got a question. You know, I fuck with you, though. These motherfuckers did me talk about your boy this, your boy that. So if you couldn't have put, like, I got hit in the head, because I'm assuming you got hit in the head, right? You couldn't put, I got hit in the head. I can't remember what the fuck happened. All I know is I got hit in the head.
Man, I put exactly what was in the DR. What was in the DR is what I put. That was already in the DR. It was already sealed and done. We already got sentenced to the DR.
This shit crazy, man. Remo, man, you looking confused, man. What's your take on this, Remo?
I'm trying to figure it out. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I was like, let me add King AK in here. You know what I'm saying? He gonna press him harder than when I can't.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. And you know, this is my boy right here. I fuck with Jake. I feel like saying the nigga name bogus as hell. But at the same time, it ain't like he told some shit that didn't happen, you know, that they didn't know. Like, like this snitching to me. If you get shot, they don't know who shoot you, and you say, "Hey, he shot me." You feel me? Now you getting them going with their investigation, and that leads to an arrest. But if the shit already happened and the police happened, I wouldn't have said no motherfucking name though. I would have played like I said. Like, you feel me? Because that is still in a way cooperating in a way though.
How do you appeal a case without saying any name?
Shit, that's a big question on niggas appealing and see.
Well, that's what a grievance is. It's the equivalent of an appeal on the street. So how do you appeal something without putting anyone's name in it that was involved in the situation? So you telling me you're gonna try to appeal? Because my homie that was just on here was there when it happened. Bro got a life sentence right now off a body. So
right.
he gonna be able to appeal something without mentioning anybody, anyone that's involved. You have to cite what the fuck took place.
No,
now, for me, I got fucked over anyways. It didn't go through. Nothing happened. But nothing happened with dude either because he already got sentenced to what he already did. The man crashed out in front of the fucking police to get up out of the dorm so we didn't hit him up. So he pulled.
Bro, I heard dude say that.
By fucking hitting me with a brick in front of the police. And because he did that, they searched everyone else and 2 other people got picked up off of what he did.
Here's the question then. So do you regret making the grievance since it didn't even help in your favor? So it's kind of like pointless.
Man, I regretted writing the grievance the second I started getting bucked on food, bro. Motherfuckers don't even know I went through it with the police over the shit more than anything. The dude that fired me up was in the cell with my homie getting his food took. That wasn't nothing. I went through it with the COs about the shit. Because the COs are like, oh, now you want to fuck with us? I bet. So they throwing empty trays in my cell and shit, and then they fucking came through with the gas. Gassed the shit out of me. So it's like, what we talking about? I went through it with the COs more than anything. And you know what's crazy is I pointed out how the COs beat the same kid that fired me up. That's on his behalf. So now what? Oh, you snitched on the police? Like I said, I thought we couldn't do that.
Huh? So you gotta put the motherfucking name in the grievance though? I didn't think you had to put a motherfucking name in there.
I mean, bro, you can put whatever the fuck you want to put. Either it's gonna work or it ain't gonna work.
Right.
In my case, it didn't work.
The grievance ain't
not wrote nothing and it still wouldn't have worked.
The grievance ain't with the nigga that hit you, right? It's really with the COs and them putting you in the hole.
Man,
right?
It's the COs, bro, because the COs is the one that lied and said that I hit him, that I did some shit to him that never happened. The COs was the one that beat everybody. I never got beat because I had a hole in my head. I'm already bleeding. So they beat the fuck out of the kid that fired me up, and then they beat the fuck out of some random shit. So 2 motherfuckers got beat. Only one did something. I didn't get them. But I had to sit there with my hands cuffed behind my back, bleeding out my head, watching these 2 people get beat by the COs. But now, if a motherfucker say, oh, he beating this dude and that dude, if you black, nah, that's just on some fucking, yeah, we ain't gonna let nobody get beat.
Like what you do, bro. But y'all niggas just moving the goalposts, bro. The nigga said a name, nigga. Anytime you say a name, nigga, that's fucking ratting. Just because it's Jake, don't fucking move the goalpost, nigga. Don't say it would be okay if it's an invisible person, nigga. He still said a fucking name, bro. Why is you saying that it's okay because that's your friend, nigga?
So look at if 1090 didn't write a grievance, if 1090 didn't write a grievance, right? Was Buddy already? Did they already know Buddy did it? If
bro,
he didn't write the grievance?
Cool. Yes, they knew that he did it because he did it in front of them. But it don't matter. He still said a name, nigga. What are you talking about?
How do you write the grievance,
bro? You don't gotta say a name, bro. Jake, I've been locked up 3 times, bro. You don't gotta mention a nigga name in a grievance, bro.
What prison was you in where you don't have to mention what took place to write a grievance?
Bro, you don't. I was on the island, nigga. I was on the island 3 times, bro, and I went to grievance.
You write the grievance in the island?
I never mentioned the name. I never mentioned not one name, bro.
That shit probably different in Florida, then.
It's not different. Once you mention the name, nigga, that is ratting. Nigga, it don't matter if it's a grievance or whatever, bro. Why niggas moving the goalpost because it's Jake? Nah. And I fuck with you, Jake. But right is right and wrong is wrong.
I'm gonna be 100. I ain't moving the goalpost because it's Jake at all.
Bro, you just said.
If I felt like that shit was wrong, I'd say it regardless who the fuck it was. You feel me? It's just the fact that you gotta look at how it went down as if
no, Frog, listen, bro, you just said
They already put that man in confinement because the other dude patched him up.
Bro,
they already.
I get it, bro, but you still don't supposed to say a name, nigga. I don't. That's like you getting shot in front. Listen, bro, that's like you getting a nigga getting shot in front of the police, nigga. And then the police ask you who did it, nigga, and you say that the nigga did it, nigga. That's still snitching.
That's like
no, it ain't.
Getting shot in front of the police, and then the police writes who did it.
No,
that's what
that ain't like that.
Jake,
like
you still said who did it, bro. What are you talking about?
That who did it? Because they already booked who did it and sentenced who did it. And then
bro, you say the police can say who did it.
That's like, that's what that's like. That's like
listen, bro.
In front of the police, and they they got him, and then they sentenced him, and then you have to appeal your paperwork. So you think you finna file appeal on a shooting case where you got popped in front of the police without mentioning the dude that popped you?
Bro, listen, bro. You don't gotta mention the name. Yo, Jake, listen, bro. You don't got any time.
You have to mention what took place.
Yo, Jake, respectfully, wait. You said Boston Richie was a rap because he mentioned a nigga that wasn't
Boston Richie's dick. Is that what it is?
No, I'm not. It's not about sucking Boston Richie dick. It's, bro, I don't give a fuck about Boston Richie. I'm just saying, anytime you say a name, it's ratting, nigga. What are you talking about? You're moving the goalpost, Jake. You do this shit, Jake. You do this, Jake. Like, Jake, I fuck with you, bro. Jake, you do this. You do this.
Pop me in front of the police, and they got 3 of us put in
confinement. You didn't have to mention the nigga name. That's what I'm saying. You didn't have to mention the nigga name.
That booked you in the grievance.
Jake, didn't have to mention the nigga name.
A grievance.
That's exactly what you're showing. Right. Yeah, that's your grievance.
Yo, Jake, all right, so you telling me that you had to mention his name. So you telling me that you had to mention his name.
Well, you have to mention everything that's in the DR.
Yo, bro, since when niggas, yo, Jake, since when do niggas listen to police, bro? What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about, bro? Since when niggas abide by police rules, bro?
You go in front of the DR court where they got one captain, they got classification,
Jake, the thing that you said,
that's who you going up in front of.
I get what you're saying, but the thing that you said that drew the flag, bro, was when you said my niggas is not mad at me for it, bro. That's what you said, bro. You said my niggas is not mad at me for it.
Because bro said people gonna trip regardless, not mine.
Of course your niggas is not going to trip. Jake, you the bag, bro.
The people I never met that's in the comments with the private profiles, they can trip all they want. I don't know nobody
bro.
Trip on me in person.
Hey, so let me ask you this. Bro, right? Bro, who's talking, right?
Yeah, facts, bro.
All right, say we in prison together, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And say we both get hemmed up in confinement.
Mm-hmm.
And then I take the blame by the COs. Now you back there on the house doing the 60 days when I already took the blame for it. Now you got to write a grievance to say you ain't had nothing to do with it. And you put my name in it. I already took the blame. Does that mean you police?
I'm not saying your name at all.
You get what I'm saying?
I'm not saying your name.
Because it's a grievance.
I'm not saying your name. Y'all saying it?
Everyone's looking at it like everyone's looking at it like it's a police report.
Listen, Frog, let me tell you something, bro. Y'all, you saying it like you gotta mention a nigga name. You do not have to mention a nigga name.
No. Listen. You don't have to mention.
You don't. So why are you saying it?
No, you don't. But the fact that he did when it was already in his DR and they were already sentenced,
bro, just because it's in his DR doesn't mean that he have to mention a nigga name.
It matters though. It matters that the dude did it in front of the police.
If you appeal a criminal case, do you not have to cite what you're appealing?
Yo, bro, Jake, you do. You 100% do, right? But you don't have to mention a nigga name. Yo, all right, so boom, let me ask you a question, right? Yo, Jake, I don't want you to feel like I'm fucking targeting you and no shit like that, bro. Because you already know. Frog, I'm going to ask you a question, right? Just answer this question right or wrong, bro. Do you feel if a nigga say a name, right? Is a nigga mentioning a name to the police in any statements or anything like that bad? Yes or no? Is that a do bad? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I'm saying, bro. Like niggas is moving the goalposts. But I don't got no problem with Jake. But it's like don't move the goalposts.
You heard me? No, because a grievance isn't a police report.
It's not a police report, but any information given it to the police, COs, or any of that is ratting, bro.
Listen, there's a reason the guards beat his ass after that because it's against the guards when you write a grievance.
Bro, listen, bro. It doesn't. Listen,
Nah,
bro.
they
Listen.
didn't.
It's not a grievance. No. That's cap.
Well,
That's cap. That's cap.
They
That's cap.
started
That's
fucking
cap.
with
That's
food.
cap. That's cap. Hold on. That's
They
cap.
put you
A
on a
grievance
diet. They
isn't.
put you on a diet, though.
Wait, that's wrong. That's wrong. You just said a grievance is against the gods. A grievance isn't against the gods. A grievance could be because my fucking toilet is stocked up. Because my toilet is flooded.
It's a complaint.
My grievance was against the COs for lying in the report.
And I
That's why
understand
the
that, but you
COs
still,
got on my
and
ass
that's what.
and bucked me on food and gassed the shit out of me. His shit already got done. We all already got sentenced to 120 days.
Jake,
so nothing at that point had any effect on him.
I get that.
My grievance was against the COs.
I get that, Jake.
There's people
I get that, Jake. But in your grievance being against the COs, you didn't have to mention that man's name, bro. Respectfully.
Look,
you didn't have to mention his name.
Confinement. There could be 5 of y'all in the box. One person take the blame and has all the other 4 people write grievances, dropping his name to free the other 4 people. So it's the same.
You think Young and Ace told too?
Yes, nigga. That nigga fucking snitch, nigga. Anytime you say a name, you snitch, nigga. What are you talking about?
I don't know nothing about.
So you trying to tell? So Jake, you don't think Young and Ace told? I seen it. I watched it. Nigga. What the fuck? You don't think Ace snitched?
No,
bro. I feel like if he would have name dropped,
bro, the nigga said. So you trying to tell me? Hold on, bro. The nigga Young and Ace said we wasn't shooting. Dumb niggas was shooting at us. You trying to tell me that's not snitching, bro?
Who were they?
The nigga said the nigga name.
He said Jeremy. They said, who's fighting your brother on video? He said Jeremy.
Jeremy was there, so it's obviously Jeremy Peoples. All right,
video.
right. So
he said,
all right,
whose side is shooting?
All right, so watch this.
If Jeremy's on video fighting, then who's shooting? Because it ain't Jeremy.
All right. So Jeremy fighting, right? So that means, so now listen, wait, hold on. This is where investigations go. So Jeremy was fighting. So obviously Jeremy was fighting his brother. So the people that was with Jeremy, they're investigating Jeremy, and they're gonna investigate the people that was with Jeremy. He gave up information to the police. That is ratting.
Who got identified that was with Jeremy? Because I didn't see not one other person.
Yo, why are y'all moving the goalposts, Jake?
Why moving the goalposts? I just told you there wasn't one other person.
Jake, why are you doing this, bro?
This year, I ain't gonna lie.
Jake, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this, Jake, bro?
I'm asking you to answer.
All right, what
else do you know who was there besides Jeremy?
No
one, right?
I don't know who was there.
The police didn't say anyone either.
But why would
how do we know
he say Jeremy name? Why would he say Jeremy name, though, Jake?
Boys that did all the shooting. Nobody knows anyone else was even on the other side of even.
Why would he say Jeremy name?
Who the fuck did he snitch on?
Jeremy, nigga, he told on Jeremy
for fighting his brother on video.
Bro, that's still snitching. Nigga, snitching is snitching, Jake. Why are you doing this,
so
bro?
Did he snitch on his brother too?
Yes, nigga, he said they was fighting. Nigga, that is snitching. Any form of giving information to the police is snitching, Jake. Why are you doing this?
I ever heard of it.
Jake, why are you doing this, Jake?
So look, at this point, you must be like the super gangster. You won't say shit.
So look,
at all, right?
At this point, everybody gonna have how they feel about that shit. Cause like at the end of the day, fact saying that a nigga shouldn't have said shit. He said that you saying the name in the grievance is ratting. Then the other niggas saying that a grievance ain't ratting and shit. So like, I don't really think we're gonna change anybody's opinion how niggas feel about this.
Man, I'm not trying to change nobody's opinion though. That's the.
I'm just saying, not even you. Just in genuine, I feel like that's just how, you know, it's a 50-50. Like, it's not even 50-50. People feel how they feel.
You just have people that are doing an elbow up the road right now in prison get on here and say that ain't telling.
My homie,
yo, bro, it doesn't. Listen, bro, they saying no. You can't do that, bro. You can't do that, bro. They saying that because they cool with Jake, nigga. What are you talking about? Those his friends, nigga. Don't do that, bro. Yo, Frog, stop doing that, bro.
Do you want me to get the Zoes? Is that what you want me to get the motherfuckers that we was going to war with, that we was patching up in there?
Nah, Jake, I don't want you to do that, Jake.
Hey, 1090's boys split my whole shit, but yeah, he a real
Yo, Jake, nah, Jake,
Jake,
listen, Jake, I respect what you do, bro. I respect what you do. I just feel like the two situations you moving the goalposts, and that's the situation with you, and that's the situation with Young and Ace.
Yeah, cause the other one, Jerry Lewis, who's involved in the shit in the DR, whatever, he's in jail right now in Leon County, in Tallahassee. So I couldn't reach out to him. He's actually involved in this shit. I'm not gonna hit up this zone.
Nah,
they got a whole
I don't want you to.
Head. What
I
am
don't want
say to
you
him?
to,
Yo,
bro.
Hey, yeah, come on here and tell them how your boy fucking crashed me.
Nah,
And,
I don't want you to do that, bro. You don't got to do that, bro. But I do want you to take accountability, bro. You heard? Like you
for what?
For saying that nigga name, Jake.
Did
what
I
are you
ever come up
talking
here and say I
about?
ain't say nothing?
Hey,
Remo, did
like
we not stop that at the beginning?
Nah,
everybody can have
you did.
He definitely admitted that. I ain't duck nothing up here. What are you talking about?
So it's not you then. It's
denying
not you
nothing.
then. All right, it's not you. It's Nick. No disrespect, but it's niggas like K Frog and because that's your boy. He trying to stick up for you. He trying to move the goalpost.
Nah,
we not going to do
I'm
that,
just
bro.
going off of how I feel. That's how what it is.
Because that's your man.
K-Frog was inside. Hold on,
Listen, look, Salt and Sugar look the same. You feel me?
K-Frog was inside of the Florida Department of Corrections.
There's gonna be people that think it's right. There's gonna be people that think it's wrong. Some people gonna think it's what it is.
K-Frog, would you do it though? Would you do it?
If the dude already popped off in front of the police, if he didn't, they already know he did. I know how the prison system works, so I know writing a grievance has nothing to do with that individual.
Let me ask this. This is the question then. So on the grievance, if you write that out, can bro get more time?
No.
Mention him in that?
No, he's already sentenced. You can't start the grievance till after y'all are sentenced. So he's already sentenced.
So the statement that you made, it can't affect bro case or nothing.
At all. No. Grievance. No.
It's not even a case. It's a DR. Once you go to DR court and they say, look, you got 120 days, you got to do 120 days.
Yo, Remo, the problem is this, bro. The problem is this, bro. Yo, Remo.
I'm listening fast. What up?
Yo, Remo, the problem is this, bro. The problem is, and this is no disrespect, right? The problem is niggas is street niggas, right? But moving the goalpost and don't want to abide by the street rules, bro. Once any nigga say a name, bro, that is snitching. Point blank, period, nigga. Like, I don't give a fuck if it was God, nigga. If God snitched on a devil, nigga, he's a fucking rat, nigga.
All right, let me
ask you, right? How do you beat a self-defense case in the state of Florida? Because there ain't no self-defense in New York, which is where I'm assuming you from. So how do you beat a self-defense case in Florida?
You got to tell what happened.
Yo, take that. Up, fool.
You got to tell what happened. I respect that, bro, but this not self-defense. This not a self-defense case, bro.
There's people in confinement that are back there for the hell of it. A guard can lie.
Snitching, bro. That's all I'm saying, bro. K-Frog, I respect what you do. Jake, it ain't no issues and no problem with you, bro. I hope you don't feel like it is, bro. Like, it's really not, bro. If it would have been an issue, it would have been a problem. I would have felt the way with that 03 Greedo shit, because that's my heart. But it ain't, I'm saying it is what it is. But
is that snitching?
What? I don't know the full details. I don't know the full details.
How you don't know the full details?
Yo, I don't know the full. I never seen no paperwork.
With me.
Jake, you know what happened? I'm gonna tell you with that. Jake, with that shit, with Greedo shit, you literally got the paperwork from somebody else.
No.
Like you never started doing that.
I got the paperwork from somebody else, and then I requested it myself.
All right, I need to know the full details on that thing because I don't know the full details.
So they try to say that paperwork was a dub because I didn't get it, right? Because I didn't get it myself. They try to say that shit was a dub. Then I requested it. And everything that I got was the shit in the other one.
Look, all I'm saying, bro, is like saying the name is ratting, bro. I don't like it ain't no hate towards you or none of that, bro. Just say anybody that say a name is
listen,
ratting,
that's
bro.
your opinion. Ain't nobody telling me shit. Ain't nobody calling me no fucking rat to my face. That's your opinion.
That's a fact, and I respect that. I don't think a nigga would.
I don't know what your life is. I don't even know if you really stand on business in real life. I've never seen you. I don't know who you are. I don't know what politics you up under or none of that. I don't know shit about you. To me, you the same as everyone else in these comments.
And that's cool. Yo,
so I'm not gonna take their opinion and be like, oh man, damn, bro said this. It ain't mean nothing to me.
Now you right, yo, Jake. I am pussy. You heard? I am pussy.
You could be, or you could be so gangster that if you get in a car accident, you ain't saying shit just because you cut like that.
I'm pussy.
Just saying shit don't fucking matter to me.
Yeah,
yo,
it shouldn't.
Nobody up. Send me the live, Tay.
No, my opinion.
See you in the comments.
My opinion shouldn't matter to nobody. I am pussy. You heard?
My shit finna die.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
My shit finna die too though, so we'll wrap this shit up though. But
frying my shit.
So look, everybody that's looking for the video, it's gonna be on my YouTube. You know, I just started my YouTube channel at Remo. If y'all trying to go, you know what I'm saying, see what y'all missing shit, y'all go in there and y'all go tap in or whatever. Yeah, so we gonna, you know what I'm saying, we gonna just end it like that. Everybody gonna feel how they feel and shit, you know what I'm saying?
I back. So yeah, man. So y'all see from that shit. Yeah. No. T90 Jake. 1090 Jake. 10 motherfucking 90 rat. You was a ratting ass rat. You know what I'm saying? You get on all these fucking artists about niggas ratting, nigga. You looking into detail about this shit, nigga. You getting a paperwork, nigga. Like, you really in the niggas' careers, nigga. Like, that's some tough ass shit, nigga. That was the nigga Young and Ace, a rat. He ratted. Let's go and be honest. He said that nigga name in the fight. Rat. That's a rat. You know what I'm saying? Boss Risky probably ratted. I don't fucking know, but hey, it is what it is, man. But 1090 Jake, you was a rat too, bro. That shit sad, bro. 1090 Jake, it's like, you know what I'm saying? You trying to hold this all like, oh yeah, you ain't supposed to do this and whoop this, and if you do it like this and that, and it's not ratting. But then you got to be picking favorites and people who not ratting, nigga. That's a rat move, you know what I'm saying? You said a whole inmate name because he hit you in the side of the head with a bar of candy, nigga. He didn't hit that. Pow! Nigga, get your dumb ass down. Nigga hit that. Nigga hit that. Nigga did a whole barrel roll out you, nigga. Bobby Hill looking ass, nigga. Fuck out of here, bruh. We knew you was gonna get your ass out the paint, nigga. You went to that shit too many times, nigga. He trying to say, oh, but if I wrote his name down and he didn't do nothing because he already got sentenced, but that don't mean that I'm a rat. I mean, that don't mean that I was ratting. Yes, it does. You said his name. You tried to get that nigga in trouble after he's already sentenced, so your ass can get the fuck out of the fucking position, the spot you was in, and it backfired because y'all thinking them niggas, the police don't be and them COs don't be thinking about ratting. You don't think they know what rats is, so they like, damn, this nigga a rat. They be having the same intention sometimes too, but they nigga about ratting. Damn, this nigga a rat. You know what I'm saying? And they did what they did, yeah. They put your ass in the motherfucking, stopping your motherfucking feet, nigga, and put you in the motherfucking gas tank, nigga. Stop it. Stop the cab, nigga. If you was just ratting on the COs and the guards, okay, that's understandable. Cause them niggas some bitch ass motherfuckers. You ain't finna treat me like no piece of shit. Nigga, y'all working for this shit. Fuck y'all niggas. Fuck y'all and the system, nigga. Fuck what all y'all talking about. Nigga, y'all all get fired, go to jail. Fuck y'all pussy ass motherfuckers. Nigga, fuck this. It's us versus them. Fuck we talking about, nigga. Nah, nigga, you was ratting on a nigga who was in your cell, nigga. You thought shit was cheap, nigga. Ran up in there and clocked your head in the head with a motherfucking lock, nigga. You didn't know what the fuck to do, nigga. You was seeing number codes, numero uno codes, nigga. They knocked the paint out your motherfucking head, nigga. And now you out here talking about these niggas are rats, like finesse and all these niggas, but they are, you ain't gonna cap. But nigga, nigga, that's tough, man. You know what I'm saying? And you trying to say, fuck your favorite rapper, fuck these niggas, all this, nah, nigga. Now you looking like a fucking bum, nigga. That's tough, 1090 Jake. It's shit, you thought shit was sweet, nigga. Them niggas on your neck. As much as you be on these niggas' necks in real life, man, about these niggas ratting and shit, man, and it's crazy, man. You talking about you this tough and you this tough and a tough guy and this and that, nigga, but you can't stand 120 days in the motherfucking pokey where you was at in that little cell thing, nigga. You all by yourself, nigga. It ain't like you with anybody else. Nigga, you should have been chilling in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? And you trying to act all tough, like you done been through this, done went through the grind. Nigga, yeah, you went to jail ratting and telling on everybody. Nigga, it's funny, man, because it's like, that's why I be trying to tell niggas, bro, you rat once. You niggas be thinking like they gonna get an award from the popos. No, nigga. They be thinking the same thing about ratting. Yeah, this nigga a nasty ass rat, nigga. That help your ass out because you ratted, but they still be like, yeah, this nigga a nasty ass rat. And they gonna leak your ratting shit, nigga. They gonna leak all that shit, nigga. That's what popos do, nigga. They ain't no motherfucking side, nigga. They ain't no motherfucking, oh, you was an inmate, now you on the popo side, and they finna fuck. No, nigga, you still gonna be on the motherfucking, they gonna treat you like even more shit, nigga. They just got the information they need, and you done. You know what I'm saying? Then you had all these motherfucking lies and all these stories about how you was to prison and done all this shit. Now it's like, bruh, half of this niggas not even believing no more because it's like, damn, nigga, you done all that and okay, yeah, it was altercations and cases when you didn't rat on niggas, but now you rat on niggas and like 3 times, niggas. Like, now you put all these niggas' names. Facts you saying was 100% right. That white boy was most definitely trying to protect 1090J. He most definitely trying to protect 1090J because he was white. And they were like, oh yeah, he's not snitching because he put it in and he didn't get in trouble. Nigga, you was trying to get him in trouble. You thought it was gonna work, but the guards was not working with that shit. And they was like, oh yeah, I had to go fight against the whole guards. Yeah, because they don't like rats either. Cause you was gonna snitch on them and the guards and the inmates. Nigga, they don't like that shit. Nigga, you a rat, nigga. You rat on everybody. Like, nigga, the fuck, nigga, they're like, oh, no, okay, we for sure can't trust these niggas now. You's a rat. You know what I'm saying? Now 1090J is getting the utmost brutal beam from all this shit. Now, these niggas, but the thing get mad here. Because he was white, everybody was going along. He was white. Somebody, he was blood. He had all the tattoos. Everybody going along with what he was saying. Oh, because he white, he gotta be telling the truth. Whoop, whoop, he got all this paperwork. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, then nigga, like, now what, nigga? No, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's all, that shit blew you the fuck up, nigga. But now niggas calling your ass out about this shit, bruh. And it's not gonna work how you thought it was gonna work, bro. I don't know if you niggas don't be thinking this paperwork. If you put this paperwork in this shit and it's not gonna work. Nigga wrote out a whole fucking documentary. Nigga wrote up a whole novel, nigga. Nigga was writing a whole motherfucking dictionary book out here, nigga. Nigga was trying to go for the Guinness World Record of writing the longest book out here, of ratting, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You thought you was gonna get away with this Bobby Hill, King of the Hill, Bobby Hill. You thought it was sweet Bobby Hill? You thought it was sweet Bobby Hill? You thought it was sweet Bobby? Come on, man. Come on, Jake. Come on, rat. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas had to get you out the paint. You know what I'm saying? You was just too much out here, bro. You was too much. And you getting, and niggas believing everything you saying. You say some little weird shit. Niggas believing every little thing. Nigga, nah, nigga, you gotta get out the paint, Jake. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We ain't rocking with that. Come on, bro. We ain't rocking with that. Them niggas broke you down. Easy, nigga, broke your ass down, nigga. They broke your ass down, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's how it be though. And like we said, man, other people, man, we ain't letting back on none of this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? If you a rat, you a rat. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you went on this whole stand by calling these niggas out though, you know what I'm saying? With like barely had any evidence. Now you trying to say he not a rat or he not a rat, and it's like then you try to go at Kodak Black by being a rat because the COs and the guards was fucking him over, and he try to get them niggas out the paint. Niggas, it's us versus them. Nigga, get them niggas out the paint any way as possible. Nigga, there ain't no other issue. You go out the inmates and rat on them niggas, now you's a rat, nigga. Fuck the guards, fuck the COs. Them niggas some pussies anyway, nigga. We ain't talking about none of that shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You get one less inmate out the paint who being rude to these fucking people. Them guards, them get one less guard and CO out the paint, nigga. Them niggas could have killed niggas in that bitch. Them guards and COs, cause how they feeling. And they can kill somebody else you know on some bullshit, nigga. Get them niggas out the paint. The inmates, man, that's all love and war, nigga. It goes down how it goes down in that bitch, man. You know what I'm saying? The guards, the COs getting paid for that shit, nigga. These niggas out here in the inmates not getting paid for this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We literally survival mode out here, nigga. You can't abuse your authority cause you part of the system, nigga. Fuck out here, nigga. 1090 rat. You's the biggest rat, nigga. But yeah, man, so we out here, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to videos, man. We had to break it down like that, bro. Keep on supporting your boy, man. And yeah, that's how we going. Hood and outside Creole.
Hey, Dad, you know, dog, when we link up, dog, this shit be legendary. Even though this is instrumental, you the engineer on it, so Kodak everywhere.